You may have
not subscribed.
You little shit, but it didn't hurt at all. You were the one who was actually suffering back then.
Card Kaizoku.
Luffy versus Kaido. Oh my god, just like in the anime. They choose to go first. We can keep this. They play a Hanya ball. They pick up a domino blocker. We'll play Nami. We can only pick up Rush Luffy here. We'll pass. They play Onigashima and Ramp. That's not good for us. We'll play 3-cost Luffy, attach Rusted Dawn to leader, and the final Dawn, and attack for 7k. They counter for 3k. Dang, they're already at 6 Dawn. 7 now. They play a King. They KO our 3-cost Luffy. And they pass without attacking. We'll play Thatch, attach Rusted Dawn to leader, attack theirs for 6k. They take, and we'll pass. Yeah, they can actually fight back with their cards, like King. So we'll see how this matchup goes. They play a Hanya ball. They play a Domino. I guess they whiffed. See, they have 5 Dawn open. They probably have at least 1 event counter in hand. We'll attack leader with Thatch for 8k. They block with Domino. We'll play King Do, attach Rested Dawn to leader, and the remaining 3 Dawn. And we'll attack leader for 9k. If they were saving their event counter for this, we'll make it awkward for them. Oh, they take. So maybe it's safe to assume they don't have any event counters, and that was just a bluff. But if they had nothing else to play with 5 Dawn, then they must have something crazy in hand. They attach 4 Dawn to King and attack Thatch for 11k, we'll counter for 4k. They can make another 11k attack with their leader. They might try again. But we have enough counters to save our Thatch if they do. They attach 4 Dawn to leader. They attack Thatch for 9k, we'll counter for 2k. They pass with 2 Dawn open. They might have drawn a 4k event counter by now. We'll do Dawn on Thatch and attack King for 9k. They play Hell's Judgment to give minus 3k to Thatch and to our leader. We'll do 2 Dawn on King Do and swing 9k at King again. King Do fighting King. They counter for 3k. We'll play Rush Luffy. We'll attach Rusted Dawn to him, and then the final 2 Dawn. And we'll attack King again for 9k. And he finally dies. It only took 3 9k attacks. But we've got a board of 3 big bodies, and they have 2 Hanya balls out. So I think we came out ahead on that. They're at 10 Dawn, so they could just board wipe. That's always something we have to worry about. Oh, they attach 4 Dawn to leader, so no board wipe. They attack King Do for 9k. We'll counter for 3k. We'll keep Nami in hand in case we need to find another Rush Luffy or something. They play Magellan. We'll return a Dawn. At this point, it doesn't really matter if we're down 1 Dawn. We'll play Nami. Pick up a Rush Luffy. Perfect. Let's make him hurt. We'll attack with King Do for 7k. They take. We'll attach Dawn to Rush Luffy and attack for 7k. They take. We'll attack with Thatch for 8k. They Blast Breath for 4k. We'll do Rested Dawn on leader. We'll add a second Dawn and attack leader for 7k. They take. Then we'll play Rush Luffy. And they concede. Let's rematch. We'll go first this time. They pass with no plays. We'll play 3-cost Luffy, attach Rusted Dawn to leader, and attack for 6k. They take, we'll pass. Luckily we drew into a rush Luffy, so we have that as a play next turn as well. They attach 4 Dawn to leader and attack ours for 9k, we'll take. Alright, we'll play rush Luffy. We'll attack leader with rush Luffy for 6k. They counter for 2k, we'll attach Rested Dawn to leader and attack theirs for 6k. They counter for 2k again, and then we'll pass. The good thing about this 3-cost Luffy is that he can become a 7k attack pretty easily on later turns. They play a queen. They attach remaining Dawn on leader and attack our rush Luffy for 6k, we'll counter for 1k. We'll attack leader with rush Luffy for 6k. They take. We'll play Little Oars Jr. We'll attach Rested Dawn to leader and attack leader for 6k again. Yeah, these continuous 6k attacks is the key to our deck. They take that one as well. They play another queen. They might leave this 2 Dawn open because I think they need. Oh, they attach the 2 Dawn to leader and attack rush Luffy for 7k. We'll counter for 2k. Scratch what I said. We'll attack with Little Oars Jr. for 9k. They take. We'll play Whitebeard. We'll attach Rested Dawn to rush Luffy and attack their leader for 7k. Oh, and they just concede. Those 2 games are pretty quick. Let me find another Kaido. Alright, we found another Kaido. He decides to go first. We can keep this. We have a pretty good curve. They pass with no plays. We'll pass with no plays. They attack our leader with Kaido for 5k. We'll take. They play Onigashima. It's pretty early. We'll play a Robin, attach Rested Dawn to leader, and Final Dawn, and attack leader for 7k. They take. These early Onigashimas are so scary. They play a Hanya Ball. They pick up a Hell's Judgment. That's something we're going to have to worry about later. They attach Dawn to leader. They attack our leader for 6k. We'll take. They play a ulti. And they bring out a page 1. Interesting. Well, this is scary. They have 2 bodies on board. And we're at 3 life. We'll play Otama. They get minus 2k to ulti. We'll attach Rested Dawn to Robin. We'll attack leader with Robin for 5k and KO ulti with her effect. They take. Can't really play much else this turn. We'll do 2 Dawn on leader and attack theirs for 7k. They take. We'll play 3-cost Luffy and pass. And we'll try to get this 3-cost Luffy to put in some work on a later turn. They attack Robin with leader for 5k. We'll counter for 2k. They attach Dawn to page 1. They attack Robin with page 1 for 7k. We'll let her die. We want to save these counters to protect our Little Oars Jr. on a future turn. Or even our life, since we took a lot of hits early. They play a queen. They pass with 2 Dawn open. We'll play a Nami first. Jet Pistol would be good here. Let's see, we can either Jet Pistol or play Little Oars Jr. I think it's better to Jet Pistol here. Then we'll attach Rested Dawn to Luffy, 3-cost Luffy, and then the second Dawn to him to bring him to 7k. We'll attack page 1 with Luffy for 7k. They counter for 2k. We'll attach 2 Dawn to leader and attack page 1 for 7k again. They counter for 2k. I'm wondering if it was a better idea to attack leader, because it would take more than 2k to block these attacks. They attach Dawn to Hanya Ball and attack our 3-cost Luffy. We'll let him die. They attack our leader with Kaido for 5k. We'll counter for 1k, since we can play a 9-cost Whitebeard next turn anyway. They attack us with page 1 for 6k. We'll counter for 2k. They play a 9-cost Kaido to KO our Nami. We're fine with that. They attack our leader with Kaido for 10k. We'll take. Alright, we'll play Whitebeard. Attach Rested Dawn and Final Dawn to leader and attack page 1 for 9k. They counter for 4k. Though this isn't good. They have a 10k and a 6k body on board. If we get too low, we're susceptible to their leader ability too. We might lose this one. They attach 3 Dawn to page 1 and attack our leader for 9k. We'll have to counter. So we'll counter for 4k. They attack our leader with Kaido for 10k. We'll counter for 4k again. And they pass with 4 Dawn open. We'll play a second Whitebeard, attach Rusted Dawn and Final Dawn to him. We'll attack page 1 for 12k and KO the Hanya Ball. I'm pretty sure they have event counters, so attacking the page 1 would be a better idea, because the Kaido would be easily defended. They play Hell's Judgment to give minus 3k to him, and our leader... Oh, they play a second Hell's Judgment. And our attack fails. And we don't have any counters in hand. I think we lose here. They attach 4 Dawn to page 1 and attack Whitebeard for 10k. We can't save him. But actually I think this means that we live. They attack our leader with 9 cost Kaido for 10k, we'll take. We didn't get any counter again. They play a Mino Koala blocker. And they pass. I think they just threw the game. We'll Jet Pistol the Mino Koala. We'll attach Rusted Dawn to leader. It's safer to do a 7k attack, but we don't have the Dawn to spare. So we'll just do a 6k attack with leader, and if they counter this, we lose anyway. Oh, they take. Perfect. I think we win then. We'll do Rush Luffy, attach Dawn to him, and attack for 7k. They take. We'll attack with Whitebeard for 10k. And we win. Yeah, we really should have lost that one. I think they misplayed. Okay, bye.
Car D Kaizoku.